Okay, we continue. Do not spread misleading information on water supply in Penang. Okay, so in view of recent allegations published in news reports, PBAPP would like to clarify the following facts. Number one, there will be no water tariff increase in Penang this year because PBAPP is not applying for a water tariff increase in 2017. Penang domestic consumers enjoy the lowest domestic water tariffs in Malaysia at 32 cents per 1,000 litre for the first 35,000 litres per month, which is 4 times lower when compared to the tariffs in Johor at $1.31 per 1,000 litre. Number two, we are awaiting approval for a water conservation surcharge review that will only affect 23% of domestic consumers who use more than 35,000 litres per month. Trade consumers are not affected at all. The WCS is not a water tariff review. We have repeatedly said this, but a penalty that is only applicable to domestic consumers who use too much water. The WCS encourages domestic water conservation in Penang, and it is a green initiative to reduce wastewater discharges. PBAPP's 2017 WCS review application was submitted on the 28th of April 2017, and we are still awaiting approval from SPAN. Number three, Penang's NRW percentage is the second lowest in Malaysia, and PBAPP is working to reduce it further. Number four, PBAPP is not facing any alleged cash flow deficit. About 77% of domestic consumers in Penang enjoy the lowest tariff in Malaysia for consumption up to 35,000 litres per month. Okay, you please refer to Appendix A for a comparison of domestic water tariffs in Malaysia. So if you look at Appendix A, you can see that domestic consumers in Penang up to 35,000, it is the lowest, not only in Malaysia but also in Asia. Okay. This is the achievement by PBAPP. Okay? And of course, the most expensive is Johor, which is 4 times Penang. Okay? This is in Appendix A. Okay. No water rationing policy caused Penang's NRW percentage to increase. However, Penang's 21.5% NRW is significantly below the national average of 35.2%. Penang's NRW at 21.5% is the second lowest in Malaysia in 2016. The only state that reported a lower non-revenue water percentage was Malacca at 19%. The national average NRW percentage was 35.2% as published in the SPAN website. NRW represents water that is lost due to pipe bursts, leakages, water theft, firefighting, and inaccurate metering. So now we go and see Appendix B. Appendix B, we want to show you for all the states in Malaysia. Okay? This is NRW. So we are the second lowest. The lowest is Malacca. But you see some other states, very, very high. So the national average is 35.2. And you see there are 4 or 5 states, more than 50%. Okay? But as I have explained just now, the reason our NRW has increased over the past few years, because over the past few years, we are focusing on no water rationing. Penang is the only state in Malaysia who has not have water rationing even during the longest dry season last year. Okay? So that is a very important strategy by the Penang state government, because that will help the Penang state government to attract investments. So like just now you heard the CM mentioning Boston Scientific coming here. One of the main reasons any investors come to Penang, they will ask, how is your water supply? So Penang, we are able to guarantee good quality water at reasonable price 24/7 365. That is one of the main reasons why you see a lot of investments coming into Penang, because water is very important for any business investments. Yeah? Okay. Penang's NRW percentage increased by 3.2% from 18.3 in 2014 to 21.5 in 2016. The increase is not due to any drop in operational efficiency. Yeah? It is related to the implementation of Penang State's no water rationing policy implemented from 2014 to address the challenges of climate change and prolonged dry seasons. There have been reported incidences of water rationing in the following states in Malaysia between 2014 and 2016. In 2014, these are reported in the media: Johor, KL, Negeri Sembilan, Perak, and Putrajaya and Selangor had water rationing. Yeah, you can check in your archives. Yeah, in 2015, Johor and Negeri Sembilan. In 2016, Johor, Kedah, Perak, Perlis, and Selangor. But no water rationing in Penang. It is very, very important that there is no water rationing, because water rationing will create inconveniences and losses to consumers. Inconvenience to domestic consumers, losses to trade consumers. A factory cannot afford to have water rationing. Yeah? Okay? There has been no incidents of water rationing in Penang, and that is our achievement. No other state in Malaysia has that record, yeah, or has adopted that policy. Yeah. In the past 3 years, due to climate change, PBAPP has been pumping treated water at higher pressures from Sungai Dua Water Treatment Plant, which you all know Sungai Dua Water Treatment Plant is the largest treatment plant in Malaysia, and it supplies more than 80% of water in Penang State. To ensure that there was no water rationing during the dry seasons and to meet increasing water demand. So here, I just want to elaborate why we need to pump more. Yeah? We need to pump more because during a long dry season, people use more water. Okay? When they use more water, the pressure will drop. Okay? Especially at the end of the line. Now, when you want to sustain sufficient pressure, you have to pump more. And when you pump more, if there are leaks, they will leak more. This is to explain why the NRW increase. And sometimes, if the pipe is too old, it will result in breakages. We know about it, but our priority is no water rationing. So NRW becomes a second priority. Yeah? It is more important to make sure people have water 24/7 factories have water 24/7. Okay? So, however, pumping water at high pressures cause smaller distribution pipelines, some of which are outdated, to burst or leak, resulting in higher NRW losses. While NRW management is important, the number one priority for PBAPP today is no water rationing in the face of climate change. That said, PBAPP is already implementing ongoing NRW management solutions, such as installing pressure reducing valves to implement pressure management. We are also implementing pipe replacement and meter replacement projects. So I think you know, we have also issued a press statement recently that we are going to shut down an area in Seberang Perai Utara, correct? On the 17th of September, which is on Sunday, from 10 p.m. until 18 on a Monday, 10 a.m. This is one of the activities where we are going to install a pressure reducing valve in SPU, in Seberang Perai. Please note that since PBAPP's incorporation in 1999, Penang's NRW has fluctuated between 16.9 and 23.9%. The 23.9% NRW percentage was recorded in 1999 during the tenure of the previous state government administration. Okay, so any questions? Yes.
Since the spanner is yet replying to the water conservation surcharge review, so PBA will be maybe send the second letter for the
Yes.
as a reminder.
Yes, we are. In fact, they have sent us a letter, and then they ask for further information, and in fact, just on the 8th, we have replied back to them. So this thing will go on. They want clarification, they want more information. So, but we are asking them to expedite lah, because it's taking too long. Yeah.
Almost 5 months.
Correct. Yeah. But we can only send reminders and explain to them that we need the approval quickly. And I want to reiterate here, a water conservation surcharge review is not a water tariff review. Why it is not? Because it only affects 23% of domestic consumers who use more than 35,000. It does not affect anybody else. It does not affect domestic consumers who use less water. It does not affect trade consumers. And that's the reason why WCS is not a water tariff review. A water tariff review will affect everyone. Okay? And we are not applying for a water tariff review. We are applying for a water conservation surcharge review. And this is a water demand management strategy. And this strategy has been recommended by the minister himself from Qatar. So we are trying to implement what the minister recommended. So if people do not understand that, susah lah, kan? Okay? Even people under his ministry. Okay? Because the minister wrote to us, and you know why lah kan? Because our water is cheap, people use too much. At 286 liters per capita per day, the highest in Malaysia. So that's why the minister asked us to lower it. When you lower it, then you can spare more water for additional demand. You see? Yeah? Okay? Any other question?
This year is not applying the traffic increase, right?
Yeah.
Will you apply next year?
It depends. We see how the situation is. I cannot speculate. You must remember, I'm a public listed company. You remember my last press statement where we mentioned that all these issues on water application, you cannot talk about it until the minister approves it. Okay? Yeah? We do not want people to speculate. Okay? Any other question? If not, see you at Fort Cornwallis on Sunday night. Okay, you should be a very good show. Huh? And then on Sunday morning, CM going to open the water park in Telok Bahang.
24.
Yes. Okay. And they are bringing some professional divers to dive at the pool. I think about 20 or 30 meters. So, okay. Thank you very much.
Dato', before you go, just a follow-up question. Is there a value to the NRW, the losses?
Yes, there is a value.
How much?
It depends what is your cost.
You mean, say, under consumer rate or and trade rate?
You can get all this information in the Malaysian Water Guidebook. It's all there. The tables are all there. Okay?
I know you're a listed company.
Yeah. But those information are there under the financial indicators. I mean, the Malaysian Water Guidebook is available to the public. Okay? Okay, But the purpose I'm calling this press statement, we want to tell you that in Penang, no water rationing is the number one priority. You agree or not? Huh? You don't want, you wake up in the morning, there's no water like in other states. Okay? It's really, really terrible. Especially when you have high-rise buildings. Where you have to go and carry the water from the road down there and go up. If you are staying on the 30th floor, wow, really teruk lah. So that's why the Penang state government made it a policy, no water rationing. So we have to put a lot of effort to make sure this is so. But when we are pumping more, therefore you will get more leaks. Okay? Okay, kalau tak ada apa-apa, thank you very much. Okay,
Dato', to install this PRV, that will be doing in the whole state, isn't it?
Yeah, we have to do in stages. You know, like if you see the advertisement that I put out, you see the map, it covers a big area. We cannot inconvenience people too often, so we have to plan. And also, when we want to shut down the supply, we have to write to spend for permission. Yeah, that's why we have to make the advertisements, we have to put notices. And this will be ongoing, okay?
You have the estimated cost for this, installing this PRV.
The estimated cost, maybe it runs into a few hundred thousands. Yeah, for the equipment and the manpower. Okay, so those of you who are in Seberang Perai, especially in SPU, take note. And we plan it on Sunday night until Monday morning. Because of course I cannot do it on Malaysia Day, kan? Normally I would do on Saturday. Then suddenly I check the calendar. Alamak, Malaysia Day, tak boleh lah. Jadi kita kena buat Sunday. So take note, I have distributed the maps. It's very elaborate. There's 2 sections. One section, about 46,000 people will be without water, a smaller area, and the bigger area they will have low pressure. Okay? Thank you very much.